take you back to New Zealand for the 8th to Albie Gaines.
But Deputy Governor had a regal sunrise. Mark Hill's the right as we go to the movers again. John Nick, well, it's firmed. Just a little bit of outward movement on Sharif. He's standing as firm. Miss Twigs a drifter. Roman Tuscany out to 13.55. And Kalichi a drifter. The horse and shot is 10 Lacra. 27 and $6.60. Fresh runner today. Been off the scene for 6 months. And has the services of Noel Harris. By Paris House, a horse that shuttled to the Haunui Farm in Auckland. He's a very good sprinter, Paris House. Couple to load for the 5th on the card, the Pioneer, freight lines 1200. Sharif starts favourite, second favourite John Nick, and Stark Vader on the 3rd line. Here's Albie.
As the last one links in now, Adrian, Khaleesi, so they all but set. Sharif is the favourite. He's standing ready. Miss Twigs is set. The Pioneer freight lines 1200, they're off. First leg of pick 6 and the treble is underway, and Jadestone one of the first to bounce from Sharif, and they're followed down on the inside Khaleesi. John Nick is chipped out early from Lacra and Miss Twigs, and he's standing in behind them. Gothic followed Roman Tuscany. Last pair now, Kirkby on the inside and Stark Vader's on the outside. Plenty of speed on. 8 lengths first to last is Sharif. Nabs the lead from Jadestone, a half length away. 1.5 the grey Lacra. They're followed by Khaleesi on the rail from He's Standing. John Nick looking to improve. Round the outside of Miss Twigs, who's in the blue colours. 2.5 to Gothic, followed Roman Tuscany. Back on the inside to Kirkby, and Stark Vader's the tail end, 8 lengths off them. Jadestone, Sharif, Lacra. They're the leading trio. 2.5 lengths clear from John Nick, the big bay, round the outside of Khaleesi. They're followed by He's Standing. They make the bend. Then we've got Gothic, Kirkby, and further out Roman Tuscany and Stark Vader down the straight. 400 metres to go, and Jadestone's the leader. Lacra, the favourite's gone. I think Sharif followed by Khaleesi. John Nick is winding up in good fashion for Gary Grills. Jadestone in front. Khaleesi's not far away either. Noel Harris working overtime on Lacra. Lacra's made the lead for Harris from John Nick and Jadestone. Khaleesi. Lacra's clinging to a narrow lead. Khaleesi's coming hard on the inside. Lacra's in front, and oh, this is very close. It's either Lacra or Khaleesi. Khaleesi, Lacra very tight. John Nick has run 3rd. That's the only certainty. Kirkby next from on the outside. He's Standing. Gothic, Jadestone, Miss Twigs. Further in is Sharif from Stark Vader, and Roman Tuscany is last in. Very, very close, this one. First leg of pick 6. Lacra in front here for Noel Harris. A slender lead. Khaleesi finishing well on the inside in the hands of Linda Ballantyne. Blinkers off today. Jadestone's battling fairly well, and so also wider out was John Nick. Lacra just in front. Khaleesi hard ridden the inside, and John Nick. The post is coming up, and who's got the right stride in? Maybe Lacra from this angle. We'd say Lacra, although the camera, where is the camera? It's past the post. Lacra, Khaleesi fought back on the inside, and as we mentioned, John Nick has run 3rd, and that's the only certainty at this stage.
Yeah, I think that angle's a little bit deceptive for us, Albie, here. It looked as though it had it right up till just before the post, but I wonder if it had its head down at the right time. Someone's just whispered in my ear and suggested that 10's got it. Here's the judge.
1200. 10, 6, 1, 4, 12, 3. Repeating those numbers. 10, 6, 1, 4, 12, 3. The time 1:18:77.
So it'll be a narrow decision, that's for sure. I suppose it's fitting that a horse trained by Keith Horton and Graham Rogerson should win on the last day of the racing season as far as the northern region is concerned. It's just got it, hasn't it? By probably a half head, in fact, at the post. They've had a great season. Champion trainers for 1999-2000. And the wonderful skills of Noel Harris in the saddle. Of course, Noel rode the Telegraph Handicap winner this season in Fritz. He's been in the business for such a very long time, but still retains every single bit.
So a great finish there with Lacra just getting there at 20.80 and $5 over 6. Khaleesi and John Nick 10, 6 and 1 after the running of race 8 in New Zealand. 9 away now is the 9th and final event. She's a maxi. It's 4.60. Rimu at 5.90. Savant at 9.40. 4 is Gypsy Dance at 11, 5 Lambada Dancer 9.40 and West Magic at 9.80. Lost in Paris at 11, and then further down you've got 3.40 About Play Well. That's probably the favourite there in the 9th, and that is due 9 minutes from now. Now, the winner 10 Lacroix to pay $20.80 and $5, $4.06 Kalechi, and 1 John Nick 140, $95.80 will be the Quinella, and 10, 6 and 1 the trifecta, $1,513 on race 8. Now the third at Elwick.
Where are you? At the top left. Okay. Mr. Nero. Good on you. All but ready here. For the NRM Muesli 1600. Ollie's gone to the top of the stand. And the usual relaxed amble he's got. They're off and racing. She's a Maxi was the slowest away here. It is going to get back, and Lost in Paris came out the best. It's the leader from Servant and West Magic is right with them when they settle down, as to Remu, and a little wider out to Gypsy Dance. Lambada Dancer behind these runners, and then the last is She's a Maxi, ridden very patiently at the back of the field as they travel on towards the 1200 metres. And it is Lost in Paris, keen to get on with the job. 3 lengths in front. Remu outside of Play Well and Servant on the inside of the 2. West Magic is next, covered up by Gypsy Dance. Lambada Dancer travelling okay behind these runners, and then She's a Maxi's the last one. So it is still Lost in Paris, coming towards the end of the back straight, leading by an increased margin here, 4 lengths now. Remu second, and the centre is Play Well. Servant on the inside, West Magic, looking to get away from the fence as they work down the side of the course. Gypsy Dance a little wider than Lambada Dancer, and She's a Maxi is the last one as they work on down the side. They haven't closed on Lost in Paris at all yet. Lost in Paris and Tina Cabell can pass the 600 metres with a decent break on them. Remu 3 lengths away, then Play Well, Servant, West Magic, a little wider out then is Gypsy Dance from Lambada Dancer, and the favourite is last She's a Maxi as they come to the home quarter. Lost in Paris in front, but ridden a bit, leads by 2. Remu's closing over on the outside, wider out then West Magic is coming out and after these runners, and Lambada Dancer's about to run at them. Lost in Paris still a length on Remu. Lambada Dancer's out a little bit deeper. It's Lost in Paris. Remu's trying to wear it down, and then Lambada Dancer. Lost in Paris on the inside, won't give it. They hit it, it's won. Perfectly judged in front. Lost in Paris, Remu and Lambada Dancer. Servant behind these. A little break then to the next has been Play Well, West Magic, Gypsy Dance, and She's a Maxi didn't fire and has been a bit of an ouch contender for the punters, the last one in. Number 7. Number 7, Lost in Paris, $14.10 and $3.20 will just get there from Remu and Lambada Dancer. This is a courageous win for Lost in Paris. Got conditions similar at Awapuni, I think, 5 starts ago, and did the same thing. 40s that day, I think, but down to the line, heads up, heads down. Well, that'd give it to the outside, wouldn't it? But I'm pretty sure inside will get it from Remu and Lambada Dancer, with Play Well making up a bit of ground to be the 4th of them in here, Andre.
Yeah, good go there. We'll get that result shortly. It is a photo in our final event there at New Zealand. Now, Elwick is only a couple of minutes away, 8 going around in this third event. And here it's taken from here, 5:20.
I was pretty impressed with Real Shanty at Victoria Park. It went past